All right then. So now we're in untold flipping country here now, aren't we? And we've got a lot of things to do. All right. Number one is, well, wake up so people can see. I got to take out my HP plate. I can leave in that thread that's in there. Quite happy with that. Oh, silly me. Why didn't I get that ready? I need, which one is this? Why don't I know which is which? Oh yeah. Single line, alright? So that's a single line plate. Now, when I say single line plate, it means it's like left, middle, or right. You can't do any zigzags or anything like that, so it's a straight plate, yeah? So I'm going to be putting in a straight plate. I might have to redo it. I might have to pick up that thread again because obviously it has no idea what I'm going to do to it. So I'm just going to pop that in. Now, at the moment, I've still got the normal bobbin. I have here, it's just got a yellow dot on it. I have here an embroidery bobbin, which changes the tension because this bobbin is a bit looser than that bobbin and this sort of thing, yeah. One thing I definitely want to do, get my screwdriver out. I'm just changing my machine to work around me at the moment. And this is, I do this because I know from, I know what works for me. So that's quite a new ordinary straight stitch thing. Take out that white thread. I'm going to get rid of, oh, wrong way. Get rid of that HP foot. Okay. Get rid of that. Please come out. And I want to, oh, that's something else I should have found out before I turned the camera on. It's not there, it's not there, it's not there. What could that look like? I know what's happened to it. Oh, you silly girl. Right. Always put it out there. This is what happens with me. I don't sew for so long, I'll forget. It's been, you know, quite a while since I've been sewing. I'll forget what I do. Oh, so you can go back where you should be. I forget my normal operators, mandatory operators. So this is what they call, oh, perhaps I should have shown you that on camera before I stuck it under there. Oh, come out, you bugger. Oh, right. That, can you see the fatness of it? That's more than a 1/4 inch. Yeah, the fatness of it. That's what they call a ruler foot. Now, I'm going to do a bit of free motion, but I'm very happy to use the ruler foot because I'm so used to it, because I do an awful lot of ruler foot free motion as well. And I am going to be doing some ruler work in a minute. So I'm quite happy to use that for my free motion at the same time. So at the moment, I might have to, because of metallic thread, because I'm like completely whizzing out my, because I'm totally whizzing out my, embroidery machine at the moment, I'm going to put in an I always use, what's the last one in there? Organ embroidery needles. So that I'm changing that straight stitch universal over. At the moment, I might have to go on to a smetch top stitch. I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've worked a metallic thread. I can't remember now for the life of me which works best. But there are a certain combination that you get used to and you know that works, yeah? I used to use all kinds of metallic threads and they used to continually break up on me. I think I found a set now that works well with me. As long as I got the right combination going on and the right tension going on here. That's important. So we got that in case we've got it wrong. Now, so this, I want to use gold. I got this off of Amazon. It's called, I think it's called Starlight or something Star, yeah? It's a nightmare because it's extremely springy and it comes off the reel unbelievably. But I do put it into my, I'm going to use, as I've been using the white one. This is a 1,000 metre white one that I've been using, yeah? So where that was in my rack, I'm going to put this in the same place because it worked so well with that one. I've got to put it up, put it on the stand, get it up through the arm of my stand and through the eye of that. There's so much to do, but I still got to keep a bit of tension on, otherwise it's all going to go to pot. As it already is. Right, okay, I'm just going to drape that for a moment and I'm going to tell my sewing machine what I'm doing. So I'm lucky because I got, you know, certain aspects of what I can do. I can go into what are you going to do and say I'm going to do quilting, which is what they call this, right? And I'm going to be doing ruler work. Okay, so now it's like, oh, okay, and things have changed. It has changed the settings for me automatically, but I can still change them if it's not working for me. So now, before I even thread up, I'm going to put this through, up and down and through. Now, if everything is equal, it'll, oh yeah, I have put needle in, it'll thread it. Oh, lock it out. That'll give me a clue, wouldn't it? Right, lock it out. And then say, and it shreds it. Which is always a bonus. If you know anybody's got a machine tight like this, if it actually threads the first time, that's the bonus. But these threads are so brittle that it can be a nightmare. So let's unlock it. It's gone back up. It should be where it is. And it should fit right in the centre of that. Your needle should be right in the centre of that round thing that we just put in. Now, before we go mad and start sewing our actual quilt, and I want it, I'm giving it 4 layers, all right, because that quilt is quite a bit heavier. Just wanted to interject here and say that not everybody has got a machine like mine. So the premise is, if you're going to do any sort of free motion, is to disengage the dogs so it's not moving the material for you. The needle is just going up and down and just slightly give yourself lower tension on your top line. And you might have to fiddle with it a few times, but that basically is the premise of working free motion on a normal average machine. And with this sort of thing, the slower you go, the better. So can you see that metallic spread I've just done? It's white on the back because that's what I got. But can you just see that metallic shape that I've just done? All right, it seems to be working. Oh my God, how good are we? Let's just see if I can do. Oh, now I really got to get myself sorted. But now, how close together, because the needle's not moving, the dogs aren't working, so how tight or how long the stitches are is entirely up to me being with it, okay? But this is just a bit of fun, isn't it? It's only, you know, it's just a bit of fun. So let's see what happens. If I decide what I'm actually going to do. I don't need this, and I don't need that, I don't need that, unless I get into problems, okay? But if I get into problems, we'll be going back to that, right? Okay, so what do I want to do? What do I actually want to do? This is now actually on my quilt. So let's have a bit of a giggle and say, oh, what do I want to do on my quilt? I don't know. And now I've got I haven't put a mat under it, but my top is pretty slidey. But what I think I might do to help myself is just stick a glove on. And you might think, oh, this is daft. It's only a 2 or 3 finger glove. I don't know what I got on my hand there, but it's only a partial glove, yeah. But it just makes sure I got a grip on what's going on. All right. And let's not do it on the. I might not like it. Oh, I might not like it. Oh, I don't know. All right. Let's start. It's a bit of free motion to start with, but I ought to do it with a ruler. Can I do it with that, or is it? That's down, isn't it? I want it to go down a bit more. What I've just done there is moved my, if you like, presser foot down so that it could, I could come down a bit more. I don't want my ruler going under what I'm doing. And so, to start with, I'm going to put my 1/4 inch line, which means I've got to start a 1/4 inch up. As if I put, you little bugger, if I put my 1/4 inch line on there, I've got to come up, so 1/4 inch, I've still got 1/4 inch. Let me just see what happens. I've put my 1/4 inch line on my ruler, on the sew line, and I've come into it. Yeah, I think I'm right. So the outside edge of, this is 1/2 inch, is on this seam line. But I've got to remember to stop. I might like this, I might not. 1/4 inch, I've got to stop when that is on this line, okay? This is not going to work. I didn't do that right at all. Oh, bugger. That's giving me a 1/2 inch one way. Oh, well, I'm going to put that just on the seam then. And stop where it meets the fabric. I wasn't thinking there. That's a bit wonky. Move it all around a bit. Put that on the seam line. And come across. And then because it is wonky, I'm going to have to do a couple of stitches up. Just to join it up. That was not a good example, was it? But, however, what I've just done was a little bit of gold on the green. Quite like it, quite like it. If I could do it properly. Let's see if I could do it properly this time then. So basically, we want to start in a corner where all sides are just touching, and a ruler, so all sides are just touching on that part of that triangle. Oh, mine always stops before it continues in case I want to pull the threads up, which I'm not interested on this sort of quilt. And I'm going down until I'm just touching here again. Turn it round to come back the other way. This is what they call ruler work, all right? So I'm putting my ruler on that seam. One more stitch. So that it's just touching that edge. You'll see the difference now. And the whole point of this is now, because we did all the tram lines and everything, the fabric is stable. Now, I haven't got that on. I know I can go that way a bit before I come back down to that corner. And I can put the ruler this side of it on the tram line, on the stitch line. Then go back up and join that stitch in. Okay, now if I just whip that bit off, yeah, now I'm hoping it may not, metallic doesn't show up well on cameras, okay, so I might have to move it a bit so you can see the glisten. Yeah, can you see the glisten now? So that one was an awful lot better than the first one that I did, okay, so that's just a bit of fun, putting a bit of gold onto the plain fabric, which I can go on and do if I want to, yeah. But then you can just play, like for example, and I am just playing now. It's my quilt, I can do what I like, yeah. So I might just play and come in from the corner so that the whole thing is, I might want the other glove on. Yeah, I might want my other glove on. Just a minute. Not easy to get into these gloves. It's bad enough putting on an ordinary pair of gloves, let alone when you've got to count your own fingers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right. So but these have got these textured drips so that I got hold of the fabric, right? So from there it's down, yeah. I'm gonna go into the middle, curve out until I come back to there. Turn it round into the middle and curve back. So again, I'm on, you know, the edge of the fabric, and is that the same? I'm just doing a curve into the middle and back again, and the last one is exactly the same, into the middle and back round, and then I'm going to go back and meet up with where I started. So now, it's not a good one, because I'm just doing it absolutely, because I would do this on rulers. But now, I've just done a little sort of like essence to that square, haven't I? Yeah? Made a little shape in that square, which is gold. Gold metallic, if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. Or what have you. And then, also, what else can we do? Without Well, you could do it with rulers, you could do it without rulers. I could do the same sort of thing in a long way, or I could just start in this corner. I'm just playing now. And just say I want to do quite a long. And stop if it becomes uncomfortable. Now, I don't know whether you can see that at all, but I've done a long undulating line all the way through. I bet you can see it better from the back. It's not perfect. Look, it's not perfect. It's all blue. But from this side, it's just put a bit more gold, and it's given it a bit of, you know, it's given a bit of texture to the fabric. So you can do whatever you like. What I really want to do is I want to hold down this middle bit. Now, I am going to mark this. I got a chalk pencil, and I am going to mark this because I want it correct. Okay. So I want it, I'm going to do it like this. I want to do it so it's, yep, starting off half an inch. So just go to a chalk line, okay? And then moving on, putting that on the chalk line and doing another one that's a bit further down. Can you see I've got two lines now? And I'm going to crisscross it. So it was, start off at half an inch. Okay. And then bring it down another quarter of an inch. Yep. And I'm going to do this all the way around. Half an inch. And then another quarter of an inch. Yep. And then just, it's no chalk, so you can puff your fabric and it'll go away. I've got to do half an inch across there. And come down quarter of an inch. And then again, half an inch from my seam that way. Oh, sharpen my pencil really. And then quarter inch down. Yep. Same in this corner. Half an inch down, and then quarter inch down. And the last one should be this one. So half an inch across, okay, and then down quarter inch, so they all meet up. Yeah. That quarter inch is not so clever, is it? However, now I can put away a pencil. I'm going to start there. I'll do 1, 2, couple of stitches in the same place to secure it. Then I'll take my ruler and I'll follow, hopefully, that line down, but I want it to stop before I hit that green, before I hit this green bit. Work out where I am. they intersect. Yep. And then, again with the ruler, to where they intersect, again with the ruler. I'm going a bit fast actually. I could slow myself right down. Oh Christ, I slowed down so much I'm not even doing anything. I don't think I've even gone on the right line there. I haven't. I'm going to keep going then. Yeah, I don't think I've gone on the right line there. So I'm going to keep going. Right, okay. And then, I don't know what I did. Oh, I haven't done those cross lines. Blooming enemy. Never mind, nobody's going to notice. I forgot to do one last cross line. Now I'm back to where I started. So I am gonna back up to that line. And then, oh, I have done this for freaking years. I'm going on the inner line now. Oh, I'm crossing over because I need at this point to be on the outer line because I missed it. Oh, Lord knows this. This is the corner where I missed it. So I'm making it up as I go along. And then I'm going to go back up to that one. It's not going to be brilliant. It's not going to be brilliant, but it's going to be pretty. That's better. You'll see the effect on some corners and not on others. Never mind. But this is it. When you're practicing and playing, the only people who are going to look at this really are friends and family. And they look at me, oh, that's a lovely chat. And I go, oh, thank you. I'm not going to tell them what I did wrong. Now I know I've gone wrong somewhere, but I'm just going to back up over a few and cut it. Okay, now, and I whack that together, and then I get rid of the chalk marks. Okay, so I have done a little pattern inside that, a little sort of, I could have done better, but I've done a little pattern inside that square, yeah? I've just given you some ideas of what you could do. You could do some nice little shapes like that. You could do some undulating shapes like that. You could do more of a, using a ruler, as long as it's quite, this one's not quite, it's only the size of a normal bit of a ruler. So as long as your foot is down far enough, you can do that. There's so many different things you could do. So I'm going to continue with this, my little play, to sort of like brighten it up with the gold stitching. And thankfully, touch wood, my gold is working for me. As you can see, I had backups in case it didn't. But the gold is going through the machine and it's working for me a treat. So I'm going to carry on with this now until I'm ready for us to cut it and bind it. Okay? I just hope you picked up, a few little tricks, a few little tips of what you can do. And if you're enjoying this, then please subscribe or join the Facebook page and share it and everything else you'd like to do with it. Anyway, see you on the next one.